because I was so disinterested in sex, I was then asked to go on a schedule, basically, of like, here's how you just have to do it.
Bethany Joy Lenz is getting candid about her marriage. During the October 16th episode of the Call Her Daddy podcast, the actress opens up about her time as a member of the Big House family organization, which she calls a cult, and how she ended up in an arranged marriage with the cult leader's son.
I kind of run out of options. Like I couldn't date a non-Christian. I couldn't really date anybody outside of the group, or certainly not anybody who lived anywhere outside of that area. So, yeah, it just became this sort of arranged situation.
Bethany reveals that she chose to save herself for marriage, hoping that the wait would be worth it.
This promise that I had been given as a good evangelical was a big crock. Like, what the heck? I thought if I saved myself for marriage, then the promise is amazing sex and super deep intimacy and nothing's ever as good and it's just like the best thing ever. God created sex and it's just going to be the best thing ever. And then we have sex and it's like, why do I feel so sad? Why is this not, I don't feel more connected to you. I feel farther away from you.
The One Tree Hill alum shares that her ex-husband, who she refers to as QB, then started a sex schedule to try and address their intimacy issues.
Because I was so disinterested in sex, I was then asked to go on a schedule, basically, of like, here's how you just have to do it. Just do it. This is your duty. This is your job as a wife. Your emotions will fall in line. If you do it enough, then eventually you will find a way to enjoy it. You will find a way to feel connected.
Bethany says she participated in the routine to keep the peace in her marriage, but admits it's had a long-term negative effect.
It really affected my relationships afterwards, like other boyfriends that I would have. When I had to go pick them up from the airport, I had so much PTSD from showing up at the airport to see him, knowing that I was going to have to start this sex schedule for the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever.
Although the 43-year-old doesn't address her ex-husband by name, she does note that she shares a daughter with him, leading fans to assume QB is musician Michael Galliotti, whom Bethany shares 13-year-old daughter Rosie and was married to for 6 years before divorcing in 2012. E! News has reached out to Michael for comment, but hasn't yet heard back.